Hi. I'm in recovery, y'all. But if you're stubborn like me and tenacious like me, you don't sit down for long. Literally. You have an effervescent, endless supply of what you need to just keep on going. An endless favor of faith. Before I started recording, I was hearing, not happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. Finally, someone let me out of my cage. A lot of us are freeing ourselves with that full card energy. A lot of us are saying, you know what? I'm not going to turn down the passion. I'm not going to turn down the heat. I'm not going to turn down whatever I got going on. I'm not going to lay down and take it. I'll rest. I'll take a minute. I'll reevaluate, but I'm not stopping. So when I posted that Clint Eastwood message, there's been like 2 to 3 more messages that have come out with that energy that are saying like the future, literally this card. It's like I'm moving on and I'm moving up. I just got a notification. Something is happening quickly. And I'm getting that it's going to be so vast and abundant that people are going to wonder what was sacrificed. People are going to wonder, oh, he must have sold his soul for that. Oh, she must have did some sort of spell work. Oh, I wonder what they gave up for this. Oh, everyone's going to be wondering while you are celebrating. We're getting to a point, collective community, where it literally does not at all matter what story someone else comes up with. They're not on the team. They have nothing to do with what is produced through this story. So they can say and think confirmation sound whatever they want to. They're the tabloids, the paparazzi. They're on the outside looking in. They can write whatever story they want to, and people can choose to believe it or not. In their ignorance, they can choose to take whatever cup they want to take. But we're walking in the boldness of, I know who I am, I know what I do, I know what I am made of, and I know where I am going. Look at this. I can't make this up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's like you can't touch my joy. I'm hearing, you're not gonna take it. You're not gonna take it. It's like you have a spiritual militia standing behind you. Not worried about no naysayers or some people talking shit. Look at this. This is the energy that says, if I feel like seeing you, dealing with you, hearing you out, I will. But I'm discerning and intellectual enough to use discernment in order to determine whether or not you get the time of day, whether or not you get access to my purity, to my inner child, to my joy, to my light. Hey, I'm all for it. I am grateful to be a messenger and a mouthpiece. I know these messages will reach who they are meant to reach. Do not take anything that does not directly resonate with your intuition and discernment. If anything sounds like it may be future oriented, it's your responsibility to confirm that with your personal spiritual guides. But let's get to it. I thought it would be fun to pull our weekly trinket energy on camera within the reading. So we're going to do that. First and foremost, yeah, my ear just clicked on. First and foremost, spirit of all that is pure, true, and divine, I'm grateful to be here. Continue to be the honey upon my throat. Let the words flow through as you deem to be fit. Allow me to be graceful, intense, effective, and assertive, and allow these messages to be clear cut and concise. Please show our collective community our energy for the week. What is our card of the week? Hmm. Hmm. Some of us were building things and planning things and working toward things for a very long time. And somehow, some way, we convinced ourselves that the tower didn't have to fall in order for that to be. Some of us got so stuck in the dream world of it all that we forgot that in order for these things to actually materialize, sometimes there needs to be destruction in order for there to be renewal. Sometimes you have to bulldoze the entire lot before you even think about putting up new foundations and walls. And you have better have a plan for what you're building. Because as someone wise told me once before, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So this week we have the energy of the Knight of Pentacles where something was slow but steady. Something was the tortoise where everyone else and everything else was the hare. There were distractions and too much of a focus on speed where we were determined. So another storyline being that with the short I just posted that has probably got the least amount of views from my recent content, and that speaks volumes to the fact that what I'm saying is not for many. Definitely not the majority of the collective community, but there are some of us who have been so resilient and patient and willing to turn the other cheek and willing to endure and willing to eat the pain, literally eat it up and allow it to be transmuted as sustenance and fuel for what we're here doing. We were okay with slow. We were okay with a slow burn because we never wanted to be caught in a forest fire. We only wanted the warmth and the comfort of a of a bonfire. 7:17 on my clock. It's there's a beauty in simplicity, and because there was an appreciation and gratitude and an embracing of simplicity, I'm getting things are increasing. There's a message also that we are inhaling the future and exhaling the past. If you feel guided to attempt this in your meditations or your breathing exercises, imagine just like if you were in the shower, imagining all the, the stress or the frustration, the pain washing and rolling off of you into the drain to be recycled, to be transmuted into something else. Imagine that every time you take a breath, every time you inhale, you are inhaling your highest good. You are inhaling the future that you have envisioned for yourself. You are envisioning the future that is planned for you by the divine. And every time you exhale the trauma. You exhale the anxiety. You exhale the past events that have been the hurdles you had to jump over. If you're a smoker, this would be a very good spell for you, really. Every time you inhale, you are inhaling all of that joy, that ambition, that sense of accomplishment, everything you're seeking to acquire. And as it was said in our gratitude message, these are not the material things. You're inhaling all of the joy, the happiness, the peace, and you're exhaling all that which does not serve you. And I say that it would be a beautiful spell because you will see the smoke. You will see the manifestation of what you're releasing and you will see it fade away. It's like what was said in the gratitude message. Go watch that. If you're watching this and have not watched that, you need to hear it. As it was said that as far as that smoke, that vapor, it being visible, that it's difficult to believe and have faith in something that you can't see. That's why so many people chase receipts, people chase materials, people chase looks and cosmetics because they need a physical confirmation of what was said. But I heard this beautiful message on TikTok. I believe her name, their name, I'm not sure. Ori 33. And it was such a message to me because I've been embracing my Christ consciousness and mastery over my life. And Ori is a nickname and name very special to me. The message was at some point, You don't need confirmation from the world. You don't need a physical reminder that you are what you are. The only belief and confirmation you needed was that it is. I believe it is, or I am what it is. And it's as simple as that. So if you feel guided to, check out that content. I believe it's Ori 33. And I came across that energy on TikTok. But it was a confirmation for all the messages I've been getting, not only for the collective community, but for me personally, that I no longer need the acknowledgement or confirmation from someone else that says I am what I am and I do what I do. I had somebody recently kind of teasing me, like, you swear you work so hard, you swear you do it all. I do. But rather than feeling frustrated or getting my feelings hurt about what was being said, it was like, why do I feel even the least bit triggered? Because it wasn't a big feeling. But why do I feel even the least bit concerned about that, thinking, oh, would they want the best for me? Do they mean me harm? Or they're trying to be funny? Why would I care? Because I know I do it all. If anything, it made me think more about, why do I feel the need to do it all? Confirmation sound. Some of us are still embracing what it looks like to rest. Some of us are still embracing what it looks like to know that we are what we are, but to be okay taking steps back. Not because it means stepping down from your throne or from your rank or from your duty, but it means I get to retire. Sometimes retirement doesn't look like you stop working overall, but it means that the grind of it all, we put that down. I had to sit and realize I've been at this for 10 plus years. This sharing, this healing, this oracle journey of mine. I picked up my first deck in 2018 after I had already, or was it 2019? I believe it was 2019, or 2018. 7 plus years of experience where I have been at this. And regardless of the numbers or the analytics or the reach or whatever, I've been helping people heal themselves for almost a decade. If I wanted to retire, I could. I've been the king of pentacles of this shit. I've been doing this. I've been reaping the rewards as well. So if you're in a situation in your life where you're being guided toward rest, you're being guided toward doing less, you're being guided toward a softer, lighter life, embrace that, because it's very, very possible and more than likely true that you don't have to work as hard as you do. So let's get into it. What are the messages for our collective community? I feel like doing a reading for us. Show us clearly. Your mind has been pulled in so many directions. Go hard to go home. Go hard. Hey, go hard to go home. You've been thinking so hard about which way to move, which way to pivot. Look, you already have the power that you've been working so hard to receive. You already set the foundation. You already have the keys to the castle. You've always had this. This is you. This is who you are. This isn't given to you. This is in you. You came here with everything you ever needed. You came here with everything you'll ever be. When I found out that I was present in my grandmother's body, I was blown away. That within my grandmother's body, in her womb, was my mother. And within my mother was all the eggs she would ever have. I was right there with my grandmother. And I feel such a closeness to my grandmother in her ancestry, because my mother would say that out of all the children she had nine. And out of all the grandchildren, only one of her children did not have children. So all those grandchildren, I'm her twin. 144 on my clock. And that through this connection, it's like I've always been gifted. I've always been loved. I've always been worthy. I've always been abundant. I've always been strong. And that's how we have to think about it. This mental turmoil and anxiety comes from thinking we have to acquire more. And as it was said in our recent short, you don't have to be fully healed to receive this love. I'm not just talking about romance. Oh my God, romance. Yes, love, romance, kisses, mwah, hugs. I'm talking about divine love. I'm talking about self love. I'm talking about the love of God. You don't have to do anything to receive that. Celebrate now. Show us clearly. Thank you, Spirit. I heard put those back. Some of you are on the defense, and someone or something has been trying to show up for you and provide something for you, but you've been in a position where I'll do it myself. And there was some healing that needed to take place. I fully resonate with that. Because look who's there, attempting to not complete but to complement. There's a divine pair here, the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. Both people needed healing in the sense that I don't need her, I don't need him. I've healed already. I've done this already. But you could do more. Confirmation. What else, Spirit? Thank you for the messages. Gratitude. And speaking of hard work, my nails. I was laughing to myself because I was like, wow, look at all the work that I've done. Like just like that vapor I was speaking about. Look at the proof that I've put in the work. Look at the proof that I love my son immensely. Look at the proof that I don't care as much about how my life looks as much as how it feels. I don't care that my pretty nails got chipped. I care that my son laughed every day he was with me this week. I care that my son felt cherished and loved and safe and cuddled and cozy and expressive and fun and free and healthy. The universe, God, your guides, confirmation sound will show you the proof that you need. But it's on you to swap out your perspective. Because I could look at my nails and say, can't have anything nice. I never get to have anything to myself. Every time I get my nails done, I get messed up, or now I have to get them done again. I could go down that route if I wanted to. Or I could say, look at the power bestowed upon me and look at how I'm wielding it in my life. Look at the capacity I have to be loving. Look at the capacity I have to be strong and assertive and protective over me and mine. That's what these chip nails say. I'll see bitches talking on Twitter like, oh, I could never not have my nails painted. I could never. Okay, you could never. And I applaud it. Why? Because you're walking in your authenticity. But one thing I will never do as I walk in my authenticity is step on the feet of other people walking in theirs. No, I'm not the type anymore to get my nails done every 2 weeks. I was that girl, college era and a bit after, probably up until 2020. You couldn't pay me to not have my hair and nails done. You couldn't pay me to not, put my makeup on and get dressed every day and things like that. I've been her. And now I'm balancing her with the me that says, hey, I'm in sweatpants with chipped nails because I've been getting shit done. Because I've been listening to spirit. Because sometimes the tune that comes through is the tune that says, we have a checklist to cover today. Some days I just feel like being cute and pretty and prim. Confirmation sound. I can code switch between my inner masculine and feminine. And when it comes to raising a child, you need to have a healthy divine balance of both. You can't keep getting knocked down every time some shit comes for you. With every lie or deception or surprise that life throws at you, you learn that you can't lay down and die. You can't lay down and take it every time. Because this will happen. This will occur. Things will rot and decay and leave. Death will happen. But so long as there is breath in your body, your breath being your life, You've got to figure out what you're here to do with that. Look at this. You've got to have some oomph about you. You've got to have the ability to keep on moving. Hey, keep on moving. Don't stop now. Keep on moving. You've got to be creative. You got to be the innovative visionary that you are. You have to be the person that says, yes, this shit hurts, but how am I going to get out of it? Yeah, I've been sinking, but I need to be focused on how I'm going to climb out of it. That's your power. That's your ashe. That's your wand. If you want to be worried about manipulating anything, it needs to be your own power and your own wand. Because one thing I know for certain, and hear me clearly, as your oracle, is that if you don't learn to wield your wand, someone else will. There's a transition here where you're moving past the turmoil you created. You were the hurricane, you were the whirlpool in your own life, you were your own blockage. 111 within the time on my timer. You were the sun, you were the manifestation, you were the catalyst for whatever it was, that tower card we saw. And you're now seeing that you can row your own damn boat, but that doesn't mean you can't allow someone else to help you. That doesn't mean you can't allow someone else to take over. That doesn't mean you can't allow someone who's willing to do the hard work to do it. Look at this. I'm hearing the world is mine. Whose world is this? You have to assert yourself over your own world. Go listen to the Micah podcast. Start to current. This isn't just shameless promo. I mean, it is shameless promo, but I'm here to help. I'm here to help you heal you as I heal me. I'm not here to heal you. I will never again in life entertain a person that says, heal me, please, heal me, heal me. 22:22 on my clock. I need your energy. Oh, I need your light. Please help me. Go help yourself. It doesn't mean that iron can't sharpen iron, but you have your own ashe. You have your own power. His hand is on his own wand, but he also has help and support. But who holds the world? He does. She does. You do. Know that. One more card. Okay. Okay. What are you going to choose? Are you going to allow your mind to be overtaken by death and decay, betrayal, scarcity, confirmation? Some of you feel betrayed. Some of you feel like something didn't go your way. Some of you actually have that mindset that when things don't go your way or when people don't give you your way, it registers as a betrayal. That's something you probably need some help with. I'm not a counselor, I'm not a therapist. I've been several times and I'm secure in that. I'm proud of myself because I've been committed to doing my own work. You might have more to do. If your security and your sense of self comes from only making sure that you have what you need, holding on to your pentacle and never sharing it because you feel so betrayed when someone doesn't do what you want or someone doesn't do what you say, you need to work on that. People who know themselves, people who are authentic, they don't have much time for other people who aren't operating in their full power. They don't have much capacity for anyone who's the type of person to want, and take, and not give, offer. It gets worn out very quickly. It becomes this energy. I'm hearing you don't know what you want, man. Because you'll sit here and take, gobble up all my energy and not be willing at all to invest yours. That doesn't align. So overall, from the spread, as I look at it and I'm feeling it, and I'm connecting with it. It's all in the mind. Literally, all of these cards, except for this was our card of the week. I'm going to move this one. All of these cards, except for two, are swords. Those are the mind. And the other two are wands, which are the material. Family matters, earthly matters, friendly matters. The rest is it's thoughts. I can't share my wand or create something with my wand because I just know it's gonna go wrong. I feel like it's, these are the thoughts in your head. I no way, they're gonna lie to me, they're gonna betray me, they're gonna cheat on me. I'm moving too fast. It's too much responsibility. I have my own shit to worry about. They're fine. They don't want me anyway. They're gonna stab me in the back. Listen, if you let your mind win, you will fail. Your mind is not meant to be in the driver's seat. Believe it or not, your heart is, and we've spoken about this before, that your heart is your heart center. It is your core. It's the core that connects you to the earth, to God, to others, to abundance, to money, all of that. It's avatar, it's your connection to source. So if you're operating in your mind, you're disconnected. All sorts of thoughts can pop up into your mind. Oh my gosh, I want to be a millionaire. Oh my gosh, they're cheating on me. Oh my gosh, they don't love me. Oh my gosh, what would happen if I stepped out into traffic? Oh my God, I could just kill them right now. Your mind tells you all sorts of things. Your discernment and your intuition comes from your gut, which comes from your heart. It's a connection. It is the sacral in the throat. You can't operate from your mind, but it is a collaboration. There is something that you have been holding too close to you. There's something that you've been holding back too far. I had to pause it because all these coughs came out of not nowhere, but after I said what I said, I knew that it was a release, just like I'm speaking about, that all of this mental energy, if not transmuted, will stagnate. The very thing that you were fearing, your death, your demise, a betrayal, you will have had created it, because as within, so without. It's a projection. Meditation is to assist you in processing your thoughts, bearing witness to your thoughts, not controlling them. Just like me, you are connected to a myriad of people, a whole motherfucking network, by telepathy. Some thoughts are not yours. Somebody else might be thinking of taking somebody out. Somebody else might be thinking of the Oreos you know damn well you shouldn't be eating. It's your responsibility to have discernment. When they say there is telepathy between hearts, that's purity, that's divinity. Some of us have telepathy with people that we are solely connected to. There is a heart connection. But as far as the mind, shit, I mean, I hear things all day, every day. Some of them I know I'm meant to just return to sender, or to just throw away, or to transmute, because I know they're not for me. I know they're not for my collective community. I know we're not operating on some karmic low vibrational bullshit. So I won't even put it out. I won't even acknowledge it. But you've gotta get your training in. You've gotta get your practice in. Is there anything else we need for our collective community at this time? I'm hearing one more card. Let's close this message out. I am grateful. Okay. So this fell over on the Six of Swords. Now, the Six of Swords is a card of transition and calm waters, but it's mental. This Page of Cups has something to do with emotional matter. It's coming from the ethers. It's coming from the depths of the waters of spirit. This could be a child. It has something to do with this ancient connection where something has to come to be. There's a key note of strength here. Some of you are feeling like you see someone's strength in you and you see your strength in someone else. And where you were caught in desolate places, where you have been disappointed, where you have been left and heartbroken, somehow, some energy, whether it be a person or a feeling or a spiritual guide, somehow this person, this thing always appears. I'm hearing when you need them most, when you need it most. It's like this cute little cup, this cute little offering from someone or something that spirit or God has deemed you worthy of receiving when you need it, to help you to carry on, to help you continue. And it's always right on time. It's always within divine timing. Wow. Something significant about October 8th, that would be Wednesday, I believe. Wednesday is ruled by Mercury. There may be some sort of communication coming in on the 8th. There could be someone with prominent Leo energy, or someone who just comes across very prideful, egoic. Someone is definitely reappearing, having been changed. Ooh. There's some sort of energy that they used to be in, um, that caused a lot of disconnection, and rightfully so. But when they come back around with that infinity symbol, when they come back around, there should have been some sort of transformation. So, our last message about being discerning about these people, this is someone that you won't hear it, you won't feel it, you will know it because spirit will show you. This is someone who's different. This is someone who has changed. So, that someone should be you. Okay, if you're magnetizing and attracting and matching with someone who has changed and transformed, you yourself should have changed and transformed. So within my collective community, I know we're doing the work. But if you happen to come across this video and you have not done the work, you have not been changing, this message is not for you. You are not a part of the collective within the community, or the community within the collective that I'm speaking to right now, because you haven't done your work. You haven't found your true strength, because what I've grown to know is that strength is wielded with grace and poise. It's quiet. The loudest are not the strongest. As I cut the deck to this card, a lot of us have wealth that no one would ever see, whether it be money, whether it be gifts, whether it be family, whether it be loved ones. You'll never see it, but it exists. And the strength is in the fact that it's protected, not hidden, but protected. To close out, I saw this message on TikTok. She was speaking about the fact that, I guess people were saying, how come we don't see healthy relationships? And she was saying it's because basically y'all shit on them because you don't have them and you don't understand them. And the way that these healthy couples live does not mirror or mimic, it's not reminiscent of what you've experienced as someone who was single or in a toxic or unhealthy relationship. And so these healthy relationships that I'm picking up on begin with self. If you don't have a healthy relationship with self, I'm not talking to you. And that's okay. It shouldn't be offensive. It's just, it is what it is. We don't have your size in stock for this message. But I'm going to place this here. I am always wishing everyone well in accordance with their highest good. I know that these messages are always going to reach who they are meant to reach. And if by chance someone else comes across it, I know they won't be able to take it with them. I have placed divine protection over these messages and over our collective community, where invaders are quickly dealt with. And if by chance they get through security, they will be quickly apprehended. Do not shoot the messenger because, as you know, my ancestors will shoot your ass back and they will not miss. And yeah, I see that fly. So I'm going to go deal with that and know that your naysayers, your enemies, your adversaries are all very much so being dealt with in your life. I'm hearing recite Psalm 109 and Psalms 23 and just lay back. I'm hearing lay back and relax. Hey, I do love you. You can have a piece of my love. It's waiting for you. That's the divine. People are being dealt with. And they're mad that I'm laughing at their asses. Until next time, in divine time. Peace.